Okay, Prudent Woman here, and I'm going to show you real quick how I make my breadcrumbs. If you remember in the last video, I talked about how I got all this bread free. I came home last night and I vacuum sealed it. I sliced it up, vacuum sealed it, labeled it, and then I put it in the freezer. But I had some leftover pieces that wouldn't make a really nice sandwich, and I thought I would do some real thick slices for Texas toast, and then I realized no, I would rather do, because some of the pieces were real wonky looking, so I went ahead and sliced everything up, put it on the dehydrator. I was going to set the dehydrator on low, but in the process of wiping it down, I turned the temperature setting knob up to high, and then I put everything in and turned it on and walked away. I started another project. Well, then I heard the dehydrator shut off, and I thought we had lost power, except the lights in the kitchen were still on. So I came over to the dehydrator and realized that it was on a high setting and it was really hot. So the emergency safety switch in the machine turned it off, which is a good thing. God was looking out for me because I can be pretty scatterbrained. So anyways, I just wanted to let you know that after an hour and a half of dehydration on high, the breadcrumbs are ready to go. So I've already gotten some made here, as you can see. Using my label maker, I went ahead and labeled the jar Italian breadcrumbs, and I already made up a batch here, but I'm going to keep on going because I want to fill this whole jar, and I think I should be able to do that with what I have left here. So here's how it works. You just take your dehydrated slices. You can see they break apart real nice. Put them in the bottom of your mixer. Now honestly, I should have pulled out my food processor and processed all of this at once, but I'm lazy and I didn't want to have to dig everything out because it's all the way in the back of my cabinet here. It's on this island, but it's all the way in the back, and I didn't feel like messing with any of that. So I just pulled out my little hand mixer, and it has this attachment on the bottom that you can mix things up. So I've got some breadcrumbs in there. I mean, not breadcrumbs, some bread chunks in here. Put a couple more in. That'll work. Then I'll just sprinkle a little Italian seasoning over them. I'm not going to add salt and pepper to this because I'll usually add salt and pepper to whatever I'm making. And then I just sprinkle some Parmesan cheese on. And then go. Looks good. So then I'll just open up my lid, put my funnel in. Whoops, there goes the blade. And there you have it. I got just a little bit more room, so I'm going to try to do another batch. All right, just going to break it up. Sprinkle a little seasoning, a little Parmesan, and here we go. Alright, there you have it. The jar is full. I still have a little bit left over, and that ought to do it. So I'll put an oxygen pack in here just to keep everything nice and fresh. And there you have it. Homemade breadcrumbs, great for baking. I use Italian breadcrumbs mostly in my meatballs and my meatloaf. So there you have it. Prudent Woman signing out.